presentation to begin?
Face off.
All right.
Did you log all their penalties so they lost more points?
They were really upset with me. Well, I'm happy to contribute because I know there's many times I'm offered other stuff. Or even if I'm driving and I'm live streaming and just to listen, not to watch while I drive. But so the play-by-play is helpful.
Yeah.
I'm no Glenn, but
It's hard to
to
focus
film
the screen and actually see what's going on. I think if I had a headset, it would be easier.
It's just too many things for the brain. I tried to do it for high school soccer game. And I'd usually forget one of the few. I'd either forget to move, or I'd forget to zoom, or I'd forget to speak. Doing all three was hard.
Adam Brown has good technique. He holds it in a fixed position, and he moves his chest to the play. And he does it successfully.
Even the great Adam Brown has been known to forget to turn. The head went and the body did it.
When he's got a good arena, it works.
Yeah.
When he's up top and he doesn't really have to move. But at some place like this, it's harder.
You don't want to try to get up into the crow's nest up there?
I'll go if they let me, because there's no netting.
Would you prefer to be up there? Say, ask me.
I don't care, but if they let me, I'll definitely go up there.
I got teenage girls, but they seem to think they usually don't let outside. It's probably just high school. They probably got gear or something up there, which is fun.
Yeah, that's the assumption.
Have we played this team?
Yeah.
How'd we do?
I think we won. I think we played them after we played Minneapolis. The beginning of the year.
In like a scrimmage?
Because we scrimmaged Minneapolis and then we had the New Prague game. And we had to come down here. And it was windy.
I came down here going to Ashley's team. It was one of those days that school's canceled and everything, but we still had to drive all the way down here. You gotta get in there, bro.
Okay, got the corner. The corner.
All right, Jaguar 12 UA fans, welcome to the confines of New Prague Ice Arena. Opening shift, we got Bryn, Audrey, Reese, Liza,
And Kylie.
Jags win control off the opening draw, dump it in. Jags on pursuit. New Prague collects it behind the net, swings it around the other way. Trying to break out along the boards. Audrey's there. Breaks it up. New Prague is able to get it out, but right to a Jag defender. De La Luz takes it all the way down behind the goal, looking for options. A little escape move. Finds Reese. Reese carries it, feeds the point. Bryn takes it to the corner. Facing the wall, tries to get it to Audrey. Reese got a shot. Save. Rebound out to the point. New Prague able to poke it out. Gives chase. Looks like there's a dangerous opportunity there. Eleanor does a good job. Comes out, plays the puck. Scary little moment there. Early in the game. First touch to have to come out of the net there. Bryn and battles. New Prague tries to feed their point. Reese charges. We need to get a shift change. We got our opening shift out here still. Jags look to clear the zone. Battle along the boards. Kylie gathers it deep. Not able to get it out. New Prague collects it. Sends it down in the corner again. Jags behind their own net. Little takedown there. That number 14 is a little size challenge in that battle. New Prague collects, shot from way out. Audrey blocks it with her knee. Puck behind the net into the corner, out to the point. Jags cannot seem to get out of the zone here. We need an ice or a clear or something good to happen here. The puck goes behind the net. Jags just really kind of circling here. New Prague moving it. Opportunity right in front. Out wide. Off the New Prague player. Jags still cannot get off the ice here. Jags are tired. We need a mistake to get the puck on our stick and ice the heck out of it here. Again, down behind the net to the corner. New Prague wins the race, but we got 3 Jags in the vicinity. There's our puck win we need. We need Audrey to do something here. She feeds their point. Puck's back in deep. Played to their center. Reese has got it. Thank goodness. Out of the zone. On net, so no icing. Fresh set of Jags on the ice. They're racing. New Prague loses an edge, goes down. Shelby collects it. Tries to get it first, but defenders behind the net. Gets it out to the point. Puck in the middle of the Jags offensive zone. Played out wide. Ryan's got it. Plays it to Allie. Loses an edge. It's back to Charlotte. Charlotte going to go D to D here to Ryan. Ryan's got some options. Finds her center. Tekla. Just off her stick. New Prague pokes it in. Jags collect. Out wide to Shelby. Shelby's got a little space. Pushes it right at him. Shot wide right into the corner. We got Allie down there battling with 2 New Prague players. Shelby feeds Allie. Allie to Tekla in the middle. Couldn't quite handle it. Pass had some sauce on it. Plays at neutral ice. New Prague dumps it. Were they over the? Yep, they're over the red line. Ryan collects. She's got Shelby wide. Shelby off her skate. Can't control it. New Prague's got some speed. Out to their D on the point. Eleanor got a piece of that one. All right, here we go. Jags got a breakout. Charlotte's got the puck. She's carrying it to the center. Plays a nice puck out to the right there. Got Allie. Allie zips one. Misses wide into the corner. Shelby swings it around. Jags get a change. Reese on the ice flying. Kylie gets it at the point. Block shot for New Prague. Coming the other way. Jags have numbers. And Abby O'Keefe, first touch of the puck in this game. Ooh, in front, dangerous. Just met a lot of traffic. Nothing really came of that. 2 Jags, 2 New Prague battle in the corner. Got Kylie at the point. Gets it nice and deep. Jags in pursuit. Can Kylie hold it in here? She does hold the zone. Plays it to Abby. Abby shoulder to shoulder. Puck at the feet. New Prague zips it high, offers Kylie's shoulder and out. Got a shot from, is that your child, I believe?
Yep.
De La Luz with a nice, strong on-goal shot. Gloved, killed. 9:30 to play. Looks like shots are 3-0 Jefferson. We got Audrey on the draw, takes the center down. Puck swings around, New Prague first to it. Jags forecheck. We got two down there, Audrey and Allie. They're able to win it. Played back down. Looks like we got Audrey and Bryn battling. Audrey wins that. Can she get it out to her point? Nope. Swings it around back. New Prague gets it. Flips it up. A lot of just bouncing pucks at feet going on so far. Okay, here New Prague breaks it out. Got one coming right down. Ryan's got the other one wide. Low, sharp angle shot there. Hits maybe Ryan or Charlotte. Got a little block shot. Audrey plays it wide to Bryn. Bryn collects it. Audrey gets a shift change. Couple others heading off. Got Tekla in the center of the ice to hit off of her stick out wide to Charlotte. Charlotte presses her up against the boards. They're all kicking and scrambling and poking. Puck still loose in the neutral zone. New Prague clears their D zone. Charlotte tried to get it deep. New Prague got a good stick on it. They send it deep. Playing a little dump and chase. We got speed 14 there. Trying to get it. Jags get it out. All right. Ryan plays it over to Reese. Reese back to her D. D to D. Over to Charlotte. Charlotte looking for options in the middle. Tekla got a stick on it. Couldn't quite control it. Shelby rides their player out wide. Ryan collects. Finds some space. Makes some space, actually. Taking it up the left side with speed. Couple Jags getting their lines changed here. All right, play to the corner. We got Reese. Did a little shoulder check. Decided to play it down deep. Got a forecheck here. Julia's after it. Abby O'Keefe is after it. New Prague still controls. Holding on to possession. Trying to play it up to their winger. Jags are able to pinch and hold the zone. Dribbling puck right in the slot. It's at feet. It's in front. Hard to see when it's that far away. Can barely see. Abby rips a shot right into the belly of the goalie. Goalie gobbles it up. Grabs it with the glove. We got a whistle. 0-0. 7 minutes to play. Okay, we got Abby O'Keefe. We got Julia. We got Allie on this forward line. Kylie holds the zone, tries to play it into her buddy. Battle at the blue line here. We got Allie's able to collect it, sees her teammate Julia. Couldn't quite connect right in front. Here we go. We got Allie in front, Abby in front. Big scramble. Lots of poking. Goalie doesn't really. She's very calm. Kind of that bigger goalie that's nice and relaxed and in position and just puts the glove down. Good pressure there from that line. Okay, we got Bryn on, Audrey on, and Reese on. Audrey plays the face off to the boards. Clump of humanity down there, can barely see who. Okay, Audrey tries to forecheck. It's enough for that to slow her up. Off to the boards. Charlotte pinches up. New Prague thinks better of it, goes a different direction. Reese played that with her hand. And Jags got to clear the zone. Here comes New Prague breaking out. Tried to play the wing wide, couldn't collect the pass. Charlotte down deep to Bryn. Can't see the puck, but I assume it's right here. New Prague plays their point, but can't control it. Free puck. Free shift in position on the ice here. Jags take the opportunity to run some fresh legs out. A couple big swings and misses from the Jag defenseman. Here we go. We got Charlotte with speed. Yeah, we know what she's doing. Here comes Charlotte with a little speed. Around 2, around 3. Right up the middle, puts the brakes on, finds Tekla. Nice little move to hold on to possession there. Tekla's taken down. Puck's loose in the middle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up. Who's throwing their hands up in frustration? I can't tell. That's our offensive zone, so yeah, I was thinking it was them. Okay, New Prague, number 38, took a penalty there. Did you see a motion for anything? I did not.
Tripping.
Trip? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Jags, one-man advantage here for the next minute 30. We got Abby, we got Shelby, we got Allie. All right. New Prague's able to get it out. Jags are going to collect it. Tried to play it to Abby. Can't quite do it, but Abby does end up getting the puck, finding her stick. It's poked wide. She's fine, taking it deep along the boards. Turns it around. Great defensive play by New Prague there. We're at the point. Kylie ripped one. People are ducking. That one had some smoke on it. Okay, poking and battling along the boards. I think that's Allie gathering it behind. Gets taken down. Kind of lost an edge too there. Abby gets her head up, finds her point. Nice shot on goal. Juicy rebounds everywhere. Jake's got at least one poke at a rebound. Nothing really was a great scoring chance. Here comes Abby. She collects it. Oh, nice little poke there. Kylie goes sprawling and diving across. Lisa plays it deep. Jags get 3-4 fresh bodies on. Abby wins it deep in a strong forecheck. It's poking. Oh, his puck just squirts wide. Good individual forecheck and got a scoring chance all on her own there while we're changing. Meanwhile, it's played high to Charlotte at the point. Tries to rip one right down the middle. Looks like it hit her teammate right in the leg. All right, New Prague is full strength now. Power play is over. Had some chances. Ryan rips one wide. I believe it hit the netting. Drawing a whistle. Shots are 7-0 Jags. 3.5 to play. Controlled the action pretty well there on that power play for 12U hockey. Tekla sends the face-off to the corner. Julia chases. We got the two-woman. Outnumber was going on there. Ryan, it's through her feet. Jags all right. Jags collect. We got Charlotte there. Makes a little dipsy-do move and trying to take it up the boards. Unfortunately, New Prague pokes at it, and Jags have to just kind of send it back in. Play a little chase here. New Prague player does a 360, hits the deck. She looks like she's slow to get up. She's going to hobble off here. Jags, if they hustle, might have a slight advantage. Good forecheck from New Prague, though. We weren't able to really take advantage of that hobbled player. Tekla threw a bunch of New Prague players, still kind of stick handling around them. Allie comes flying in to contribute. Puck in the New Prague corner. Nice physical play there. I think that was Julia.
Yeah.
Oh, and Allie finds the puck on her stick, turns from the right side of the point, and just buries one in the corner. That was it wasn't a sloppy shot or goal, but it was just kind of sporadic, haphazard play there. The puck just found her. She turned, found the nylon. That was great. Allie's been on a bit of a hot streak ever since the tournament. Had some big goals there. All right, Janzik here's got the puck. Tries to get it to Audrey. A little too far for her. New Prague dumps it in. Now trailing 1-0. 2 minutes to play in the first period. Still looking to get their first shot on Eleanor. Jake's kind of retreating a bit here, but Allie almost got one. Audrey pops one up to her. There goes Allie. She also kind of just flips it deep, takes the change here. Some fresh legs hit the ice, including Reese, who gets it with speed, gets tipped away from her stick. Ryan kind of fumbles it. She was getting ready to take a shot. Jakes have to retreat and finish off the line change. Here comes Charlotte all alone. Powerful wrister. Kind of right at the goalie, though. Play to the corner, 2 Jags, 2 New Prague. What are New Pragues? New Prague, what can I call them? Do they have a mascot?
Spartans?
Spartans sounds good. We'll go with Spartans. Charlotte tries to pinch, but does lose the puck. We got Ryan back, making it a tough angle. Eleanor, nice save. Might have hit the mask a little there. It's a pretty sharp angle shot. Probably didn't have a great chance of scoring there, but put it on net. Jags looking to break out. Kind of a dangerous play there. Abby had her head down and collided. 40 seconds to go in the first. Ryan's looking for somebody, finds Julia in the middle. Julia kind of had a sea of Spartans in front of her. Julia's on the boards there battling with 1, 2, 3 Spartans. Ryan also there. 20 seconds, girls. Ryan assesses her options, finds Julia. Julia looking in the middle. She's got Tekla there. Couldn't quite find a lane. Tries to carry it in. It's hit off her stick. Again, it's kind of flipped out to neutral. I think that's too many. Oh boy. Did you see that? It hit the player's skate. Well, her buddy, it seemed at least had one skate on the ice, but I think New Prague got out of that one without any called no harm, no foul with a second to play, but that one was dicey.
End of period.
Yep. I feel like we were controlling the action, especially New Prague was really just kind of just tossing it out of their zone into that neutral zone, and then we were just kind of gathering and coming back in. So good pursuit by the Jags. Eleanor either staying warm or doing a TikTok dance. No one knows. One 0 lead. We got instructional Sam with the 1-0 lead. Not everyone can hear you in the arena, Sam. All right, team switch sides. We're going to get to see the fun side right up close to the camera here now. We'll be scoring on the near goal, defending the far goal. Jags are starting their shift with, looks like we got Janzig and Kylie and Allie. We have Tekla at center, Shelby at winger. Here we go.
First world problems.
Tekla on the draw, wins it back to Kylie, who pokes it ahead. New Prague breaks through right down the middle. 2 Jags are in position. New Prague feeds their point. Oh, it's off of Tekla, right? Looks like right in the wrist area or something like that, forearm. She's kind of chicken winging her arm there, so look for her to get off and... Nope. Yeah, there she goes. Oh, Allie. Nice individual play there. Just cut across the slot and ripped the wrist shot right off the post. New Prague plays it around. Jags keep forechecking. Shelby in pursuit. We got Abby right in front of us here. Reese with a good step up there. Puck's out of the zone. Jags get onside. Enter the zone. Here comes, is that Abby? Abby's got it. Deflected shot. Out wide. Reese battles. I gotta think of more words than battle. I need my synonym, my thesaurus near me here. Oh, wow. Abby took what looked like a trip, but we'll keep on going. Puck's played a long way into our zone. Not quite a nice. Bryn with a little tip away move there. Gets free, breaks out. Bryn keeps going. She's got it. Can she get it deep? Go, Bryn. There she goes. Gets it deep. Quick change for those who need it. We got Reese in pursuit here. Forechecking. Audrey in pursuit. Prague tries to get it out. Jags pinch. And here we are again. Charlotte back in. Julia lost an edge or got tripped or something there. New Prague plays it a long way. Going to be a nice. Jags keep the pressure on. Start the second. I don't know, there's been a few trips that could have been called in this game, but sometimes I don't mind when those oopsie trips didn't really affect the play that much. Kind of just get let go. Audrey is stalemate on the draw, but Jags end up gathering it. So we'll take that possession. Charlotte again, trip. Oh, this time it's going to get called because she had the puck. Can't avoid that one. Don't think the player meant to, but she reached out with the stick and bent over and found Charlotte's feet. Jags are going to go back on a power play. 12:45 in the second period. Somebody's got to tell the scoreboard guy. Click period +1. For the power play, we're starting with Allie, Abby, Ryan, Shelby, and Charlotte. Short-handed, New Prague is able to gather the puck in. Oh, Jags are going to take one here. Yeah, they're able to put on a nice little 2-on-1 attempt there, and I think that was Charlotte. Felt like her best chance there was to just go ahead and just take her down. She was worried about the player with speed and a short-handed chance there, so. There was only 1:16 to go in the penalty, so we're basically going to be even for the next minute 16. Then they're going to have about a 14-second power play, so should not be any big advantage or disadvantage either way on both of those penalties. Shelby, I believe that Shelby played it off the boards to herself. Big chase here. 4-on-4, going to be open ice, going to be really fast for the next minute. Lots of room. Who's got the legs for a fast, long shift here? Might produce a scoring chance. Shot wide, New Prague. Played back out to their point. Big left-handed shot from the point, way wide. Maybe got deflected. A Jaguar who I cannot identify when flying into the boards. Probably Shelby. Looks like Shelby. She's up. Oh, is that you? Yeah.
Icing.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out who went down.
That was Elisa.
Yeah, it was Elisa. Looked like she was a little frustrated or maybe had her bell rung a little there. Or
she jumped.
Barking at the ref or something.
Jumped and hit the wall.
My dad's always watching.
He's out of gas.
Oh, hit a wall metaphorically. Gotcha. Audrey wins the draw back. Ryan plays it with speed, but it gets tipped off her stick right by the net. It's a little dangerous there for a sec. Bryn, nice little pass to Audrey there. Audrey's going to look for some space, goes wide, hits the brakes, tries to pull it back. That's a tough move to pull off at this age, but it's a decent chance there. Ryan in pursuit, a couple of 77s after each other. One for us and one for them. Ryan plays it wide to Audrey. Audrey's along the boards. Can't quite get there. Played out to their point. It's bouncing around. Held in. Good pursuit there, Audrey. Good job. Go. Okay, Audrey and that little 14 going at it. Played to Charlotte. Charlotte! Oh, nice little stick check there. Keeps the puck from being shot. Here's one on net. Right at the body of the goalie. Goalie wraps it up. Squeezes it tight. 1-0 Jags. 10:44 to go. Second period. We got O'Keefe and Julia and Reese and Elisa and Kylie. 4 of them stood up, fighting along the boards. Squirts out. Kylie comes up with a nice aggressive pinch and just swats it in deep. Reese in pursuit. Puck finds Abby's stick. Deflected, bouncing. Oh, 91 for New Prague. Almost had a great chance there, but Jake's got fortunate. Abby pulls it back through the legs of the defender. Feeds the middle beautifully. Shot and deflects and in. There's a few great plays in that sequence. Abby basically does a 360 spin and feeds it right up the gut. Finds her teammate who puts the shot on goal. Buries it. Was that a tip from us? I saw, or was that off the goalie stick? It's hard to see.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Who was in line of the goal celebration? I don't know. Not sure who got that one.
Elisa got that.
Okay. There you go.
She was the point.
I just didn't know if it was I thought it redirected. Anyway,
It
Kylie
might have.
back in.
She took the shot.
Got it. Jags spent a few seconds in the zone. It got cleared, and here comes the Jags back in. We got Abby. Rings one off the shoulder of the goalie. Jags in a line shift and able to get back in time. Looks like Ryan plays it up to Abby. Abby's trying to split 2 defenders here, and it's still alive. Somehow was able to get a little tip in there, put it on goal. Ryan saves it, tosses in deep. Abby's hopping off the ice. It's rung around. Charlotte pinches, showing off her soccer skills there. Keeps it in with her skates. Puck's flipped in. Girl tries to slap it out of here, and it's still pinched well by Allie. Allie tried to find Shelby. Couldn't quite connect. Ryan collects it with speed. Head up. This is what she's been doing a lot lately. Love it. Go, Ryan. With speed. Turning into a forward. It's a great dish. Just a little offline from her teammate. Ryan back to her point. Plays it in for Allie. Allie shoulder check. Looking around. It's tipped to the corner. Shelby for a check-in. Charlotte plays it back in. Allie in a stick battle with the New Prague Spartan. Allie's taking on 2. Audrey needs to get to that corner. Beat that 77 to the puck. She does so. Head up. Feeds her point. There's a little air on that pass, and it just kind of bounced over Charlotte's stick. But Charlotte says, that's no big deal. I'm back in. Ryan saves it from leaving the zone. That little 17 is on the puck now. This girl is speedy. Love to see the girls get a body on that little 17 and just slow her down legally. All right, I think that's Audrey. Found the breakout pass with speed. Sends it in deep. Gets her line change. Here comes Reese flying in there. Bryn's looking to keep the boards covered. Lisa sends it in. It finds Abby. Abby to Kylie. Kylie in. It's in front and loose. Cleared out. New Prague breaks out right through the middle. Winger tried to dump it in off of a shin guard. Here comes Abby. She's got Bryn wide. Oh, just before she could find Bryn. Good stick by New Prague there. New Prague finds there's our buddy at 17. There she goes. She's fast. She's out there about every other shift. Good escape move there by Elisa. New Prague still has possession though, looking to get it in front. Bryn tries to get to the point to get it out, can't quite. New Prague still controls, high slot. It's met with a lot of jag sticks and bodies, and the girls get it out wide. Looking to clear the zone, they do so, and Abby's got it with speed. Coming right down the heart, swings her wide. She's gonna get it on her backhand, fires. Tries the short side. Goalie had a great glove there. Snagged it out of the air. Seems like a really solid goaltender for New Prague. Hey, Papa. Hi. Okay, right in front of us here, we got Audrey taking a centering Allie and Julia. Won the face-off, but it won it all the way out of the zone. All the way back to our end here. Shots are currently 16-1. Not sure if that's 100% accurate, but I don't think they've had many. New Prague brings it in the zone, but there's two Jags there. Pushing her wide. It shot right into the middle of the word Jaguar. I think it hit the G there on Eleanor. Gobble it up. Covered the rebound. Face off to the right of Eleanor. That's Audrey taking the face off. Wins it back to her D. Can't see exactly who that is. That Ryan? That's Charlotte. Charlotte assessing her options behind. Goes wide to Julia. Julia trying to break it out. Loses her skates. Ooh, it finds the stick of New Prague. Dangerous little moment there, but couldn't even get the shot off. Jags swarmed her. Julia has it. She's got Allie wide. She's got a few options. Tries to ring it in towards the net. Julia again tries to find the middle. Julia's pepper in the middle of the goal. Not a bad plan. Abby couldn't quite get a ton on that one, but put it on net. Again, glove save by the goalie. Reaches out, snags that one. 5:20 to play, second period. Abby on the draw. We got Reese at wing. Got Shelby at wing. Got Kylie and Elisa. Played up to the point. Fanned on a little bit. Shot on goal. Rebound is pounded in by one Shelby Frayne. That was just bang bang there. I think Abby got the shot. Looked like it was maybe off the shoulder or something, up high, blocker or something. I couldn't tell if it just went off the body of Shelby or if she got a little bit of a stick on there.
She got her stick on it.
Did she?
Yep.
Nice. Between the two of us, we're seeing most of the things. All right, won the draw. Reese bringing it in. Girls are not happy. Want more. I love it. Reese fights. Shelby gives the girl a little business. Reese takes on two. Can't quite win it, but Shelby gets it. Head up. Finds Abby. Taken off Abby's stick. Elisa tries to pinch, and New Prague ultimately able to get it out. Back and forth a bit at center ice. New Prague sends it into the right corner there. I believe that's Elisa. Gets the puck to Reese. Reese tries to basically just get her out of there. We'll take the icing. Get a line change. This is a very cold rink for any of you in a toasty home under a blanket right now. You made a good choice.
Or in Puerto Rico.
Or in Puerto Rico. Even better choice. All right, Jags lose the draw. It's out to the point. Kind of a fluttery shot from the point there. I think Eleanor was able to see that thing the whole way in. Made a pretty routine save. kills it. Let's do it again. Here comes the face-off. Audrey wins it back to Charlotte, I believe. Charlotte loses it. Ryan now in a... Ryan taken, kind of pulled down from behind a little bit. Jags outnumber here 2-1. It's getting a little spicy in the corner there. There we go. Now I think that's Bryn leaning... Oh no, that was Allie leaning on a girl. Girls are fighting their bodies here. Not such a bad plan. Audrey finds Allie. Allie looking for an option. Just outside the reach of Bryn. Bryn's in the corner. She's got Allie too. Another battle along the boards. Another 50-50. Jags have been coming out of the 50-50s about 60-40, I feel like, so far in this game. All right, New Prague able to get it. Find a player that has some speed. Big, long strides. She's racing for it along the left side there. Ryan matches her speed. Flicks it away. Ryan can't get her stick free. Gets it free. Audrey joins the battle. Julia got a little piece of that almost in a dangerous way, but it kind of got through traffic. I don't think that was on net or anything. Jags got to ice that one. Creaks slowly over the line for an icing. New Prague coming out with, I would say kind of won the last couple shifts. So here we go. They're not going to roll over here. Jags up 3-0. But we've all seen games go south, so hope the girls keep the pressure on. Kylie around. Tries to get it up to Julia. Loses at the point. Still in. Way out. Shot goes wide, and Reese collects. Looking to break out. We're out of the zone. Reese with a nice little grab of it there. Keeps it in. It's rattling along the boards. New Prague able to clear the zone. Puck bounces around neutral ice quite a bit. New Prague finally able to get it into our zone, but immediately loses the puck to Reese and Kylie there. Jags making a little scary of a line change. Really nice that Abby just picked that pass off out of the air. Almost had Shelby for a great scoring chance. Allie wins it, plays it to Charlotte. Charlotte zings it. That was a pass, not a shot. She had Shelby picked out of the crowd there. Allie plays it off the boards to herself. Abby tries to give it back. Allie shoots it out to the point. Ryan, looking at her options, tosses it to space. She knew Abby was there. Shot goes off a skate. Abby gets it behind the net. Finds it in front. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Shelby couldn't quite bury the backhand there, but that was some... This line is just dominating the puck movement at the moment, if I'm being honest. New Prague's going to need to try to ice this one because Jags are pouring it on. Shelby getting a little wild, getting a little spicy in the corner there. New Prague tries to get it out. Charlotte says no. Charlotte again tried to say no, but it was out of the zone, off of her leg pad, shin guard. Puck kind of flutters around. Jags, nobody's sure who's going to take it there. Audrey ends up getting it in, but loses it to New Prague. She slams her stick down. She's frustrated. 25 seconds to go in the second. Jags looking to hold on to a 3-0 lead here for the end of the period. New Prague looking to cut it to 2. Slow D-to-D there. Played in. Looks like we're going to end this period at 3-0 Jags. Shots are 18-4. Girls are playing well. They should just get instructional Sam again. Shout out to Gigi, Jeff Towie, everybody in Phoenix, Arizona. How you doing? Shout out to Debbie Towie if you're watching. Audrey's great grandma's watching from Phoenix.
Nice and chilly day in Phoenix.
They like to remind me it's chilly there too, like in the morning when it's like 35 for the first hour of the day. All right. Third period about to start. Girls are up 3-rip. 15 minutes to play. Let's get this district win and get the heck out of here.
It's like Tenley was coaching.
Tenley. The assistant coach. You should tell her you're only allowed 4 coaches on a bench, so she better cool it. Awesome to see Tenley here. Good teammate. All right, we got Audrey, Bryn, Reese, Elisa, and Kylie out there to start the third. Jags bring it in. Reese in the corner, puts on the brakes, loses an edge, but Bryn grabs the puck. Nice little break out there by New Prague. Found the center, but just kind of juggled the puck a little bit. Audrey in a center battle. Poked away.
Offsides.
Just trickled in offsides. Puck was bouncing off of sticks and shin guards and kind of bounced over right when the New Prague girl had about a skate still in. Quick line change here. We got Tekla at center. Frayne and Allie are her wingers. Kylie's got it with some speed. Love it when she takes that up. Finds Tekla. Tough puck to control. Whoop. Man. Allie goes down. The other player goes down. New Prague just tosses it out. Jags will gather. Whoop. Kind of a miss hit there by Kylie. New Prague's able to get it in deep, but they're just changing. Lisa able to get it to Tekla. Tekla looks for Allie. Tries to find Tekla, but just offline a little bit. Here comes Kylie again, looking to bring it up. This team has really good defensemen who absolutely can get involved in the offense and look great when they do so. All right, Shelby trying to take over here. She's been all over that puck for the last 15 seconds. Takes down a player. It's 1v2 and almost won it. But New Prague controls. Ryan retreats. Sends her wide. Plays it perfectly. Textbook D there. Abby loses it off her stick, but we're fine. It's behind the net. Ryan collects. Sends it up for Shelby. Pass was kind of in the air. Shelby couldn't quite gather it. Charlotte makes the call to put on the brakes there to play D. Wins the puck and is looking around. Finds her center, Abby. Abby shoots it across. Great vision there for Julia. Couldn't quite connect. New Prague dumps. They're changing. Ryan right up the middle of the ice and finds the wide open Julia. Send it up to space, just couldn't quite. Jags have too many. That's a penalty. That was 6 players for us. Womp womp. That was a really obvious one. If I see it, then it's really obvious, and I saw it immediately. I blame Coach Emily Towie for that one. Officially. All right, power play New Prague. 12:19 to go in the third. Jags win the face-off. Try to clear it, and it goes off a New Prague stick. Perfect scenario for us there. New Prague trying to find some momentum, but can't connect on their own passes, and now it's deep into their zone. And Abby forecheck kind of wreaking havoc on them, trying to get out and start this power play. Bryn, good pursuit too. Played up, but here we got a Jag at the point. Charlotte's going to send it back in. Bouncy, little dangerous deflection there. And Bryn collects, and the Jags are kind of holding the zone even on a power, on a penalty kill here. Bryn, killing time up against the boards. Played around, can't control it. Charlotte's just going to send it right back in. Long pass. Played up for New Prague. That was a nice pass and catch. Ryan playing some good D. Oh, dangerous little play there. Ryan had some good D. That was a tough pass to get off because of her defensive positioning there. Ryan pursues. New Prague found a dangerous play. New Prague tried a one-timer there, couldn't quite bury it. Jags need to get this one out. There you go. Good job, Abby. There's only going to be about 5-6 seconds left on this penalty. Girls needed some fresh legs out there. That was probably New Prague's closest scoring chance to this point. They had somebody right on the doorstep, fed a pass, tried to one-time it. All right, 6 seconds on the penalty. We got Audrey on the draw. Lisa can't quite get it out. New Prague Girls goes down. Penalty is now killed. We're 5-on-5. Guessing that was offsides. All right, like I said, 5-on-5 now. 10:42 to play. Audrey, Shelby, Reese are the forwards. Elisa and Kylie back. Plays it up to Shelby. Those are always tough to control, but Shelby does a good job. Able to poke it out of the zone. That looked very close to offside. Shelby sends a rainbow shot in from way out. Not a bad play. There weren't a ton of options at that moment. New Prague goalie catches it and kills it. $10:22 to go. Audrey, Bryn, Allie, Charlotte, Ryan out. All right, puck in the corner, fed dangerously up front. Bryn couldn't quite bury that. Can't see. Bryn plays it to Allie. Allie's almost looking for a way to get a shot off there, but just tangled up in her feet. Ryan with an aggressive pinch up there. We got offsides. New Prague. Looks like a quick line change here. I'm assuming we have to rush because you can't line change last when you're visiting team. Ain't that right, coach? All right, playback. Charlotte tries to find Abby. It finds the New Prague stick, sends it in deep, dump and chase, but Jags are there first. Shelby, it's at her feet, can't quite hang on. Abby finds the puck through neutral zone, tries to find Shelby. It's a little out of reach. Shelby in a big shoulder-to-shoulder. 50-50 with that New Prague Spartan. Oh, right in front. What a nice pass there. Julia got a piece of it. Couldn't quite get it on net. Ryan from the point sends it back in. Charlotte from the point hits a bunch of bodies to the corner. Julia's there. Can the Jags hold the zone? They can. Played up. Charlotte couldn't quite squeeze the boards tight enough. Is that going to be a ice?
Nope.
No, it is not.
Nope.
Ryan trying to get out of the zone. That's my high school buddy's kid right there that she couldn't get by. Item. Her dad was tall too. I think he famously had size like 13 feet, something like that.
Is that a hand pass?
I believe so. No, that would be out of the zone then, wouldn't it? Either way. All right, 8.5 to play. Jake's got a 3-0 lead. Looking to add to it. Lisa up to Audrey. Good job there. Audrey tries to play it way up to space to Bryn. Jake still possessed. Bryn bringing it up the left side with speed. Rips a shot. Hits the gut of the goalie. But she hit the net. Good play there by Bryn. She got that puck and just beeline for the near post. That was great. All right, Audrey, Reese, Bryn, Elisa, and Kylie. Kylie's going to come up pinch. She's so good at that. That one she wasn't quite able to hang on. Played wide. Audrey covers defensively. Good back checking, girls. Plays it to Reese. Reese plays it up against the boards. Tries to beat her with her speed instead of her stick there. And look at that work out. She's down there. Puck is deep. Players got some changes. Tekla and Shelby behind. Trying to win it. There's not really anybody in front. Puck is sweeped out wide. I believe that's Shelby down there. Blocker saved by the goalie on a kind of just a put it on net kind of shot. Charlotte plays it all the way through. Tekla gathers. She gets her heads up. Decides to shoot. Another blocker save. Jaguars' 23rd shot of the game. Allie goes down. Tries to feed the point, but can't quite get enough mustard on it. Goes to the new Prague player. Nice solid pass there to her winger. Shoots it down deep. Eleanor's going to just kill that. Eleanor says no mas to this play. 7 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the third. We got Tekla on the face-off here. Plays it to her back corner. Charlotte gathers. Finds Shelby with speed. Nice pass there. Ryan flips it up. Gets it clear. Gets it safe. There's not going to be any icing there. It's been touched by New Prague. New Prague can't get past Charlotte, that's for sure. And Charlotte head up, looking for her options. Finds Abby. Abby's in a bunch of traffic. It hits feet, skates, something there. Jags play out to the point. Ryan dipsy doos. Jaguar just took an absolute shot. That's Shelby. Eventually killed by the goalie. Good job by Shelby for not retaliating there. She took a pretty tough shot. I know she was right in on that goalie too, so sometimes that's just hockey. That was a tough hit there for Shelbs. 6.5 to play. Abby plays it back. Shot and save. It's at the Jags point. We got two in front. It's right in front. The one New Prague kid able to get the stick and sweep her out of there. Played to the middle. Oh, it's high. Really dangerous there. Big high deflection, almost bounced in. Would have been pretty quirky, lucky, gimmicky goal. Julia rides that girl to the boards and they fight for it. I can barely see the puck. There we go. Oh, nice little move there by New Prague player, but Elisa with a great stick. Just all that effort, and Elisa just puts the stick out there and says, nah. Coming in alone. Janzig, what's she going to do? Holds possession, got her head up. Tried to feed the point. It's cut off, but then shot back in. Good job, Abby. Saved that a little bit. We got four girls pressed up against the boards, jamming at each other's skates, trying to get that puck out. A Jag emerges with it. I believe that was Shelby. Shelby and the New Prague girl both go down. Looks like it's going to be penalty penalty Jags. Shelby. Is it Shelby?
Yep.
Yeah. They had been, tangled up, kind of going back and forth. I guess Shelby was the one that went too far on that one. All right, New Prague on the power play. 5 minutes, 1 second to go in the third. Minute 30 penalty on the board for Shelby. Jags got Ryan, Audrey, Charlotte, Reese out there for the first shift of no icing on that. It's pretty close there. The guy waved off the icing to kind of everybody's surprise. Audrey is cherry picking and waiting after going down way down there. Takes the opportunity to take a free shot. It's a pad save and no harm, no foul. Ryan gets one on net from the point. I think it was another blocker save, and then goalie killed it. Can't ask for much more than that in your first 30 seconds of killing a penalty. A few shots on goal, and it's not even been down here. I think the same group stays out. Charlotte plays it to Ryan. Ryan, a looper from the point. Audrey tries to tap at it a little bit. Great play. I've been telling Audrey try to get a little grittier lately. Screen a goalie. Audrey loses that face off, but puck is still contested just outside of their offensive zone. It comes loose to Reese. Reese fires a nice little wrister. Little wide left. Audrey tries to center. Nobody home. Finds a stick of New Prague. They're coming out with speed. There's 35 seconds on the power play. They're trying to make something happen. Ryan wins it. Look at that. Eyes up. Does a great job finding Reese. Reese couldn't quite hang on to that. New Prague deep in our zone. Charlotte looks up, sends it back around this way. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. Oh, that's the good chance, but just missed wide for 91. It's played behind the net. They don't really have anybody in front, so I'm not sure who's going to be passed to. Oh, boy. It's bouncing in front. Back out to their point again. Shot from the point, and it's in. We just kind of got caught spinning around. The puck just kept finding their stick, and then out to the point. Shot, rebound, point, shot, rebound. You can kind of feel that one coming. Girls are in fine shape. It's 3-1. 3:19 to play. Girls will shake that off and finish strong here. All right, Elisa gathers the puck. She's got her head up. She's got Bryn. Finds Bryn. Good pass, good catch. Bryn uses her soccer skills, tries to kick it out. Jaguars D find each other. Try to get it to Allie. Can't quite get out of the zone. Puck out to New Prague point. Bryn right in front of us. Centering pass finds nobody and exits the zone. 2:35 to play. Kylie sends it the length of the ice. Going to be an ice there. Girls are in good shape. No stupid penalties. No anything else. Feeling good. We got Abby on the draw. I don't know what all that yelling was about, but all right, puck wide to Charlotte. Old White Gloves gets it to can't quite get it to Abby. Puck's in a dangerous spot behind the net. Jake need to clear it out of here. Shelby battles. Abby picks it up. Oh, now I see what all that yelling was about. he was saying 5 because they needed 6 because they have pulled their goalie, which I did not notice. So yeah, we got an empty net situation here now. Our 5 Jags will be up against 6 skaters and an empty net for the next short bit here. Abby wins it back to Ryan. Ryan head up, just looking at that goal. Puck tosses around, enters the Jefferson zone. Ryan gets it. Finds Abby. Abby's able to get it out. Offsides. New Prague caught offsides. We had one player still across the line there. 1:50 to play. Same line out there. Abby O'Keefe on the draw. Back to Charlotte. Charlotte D to Ryan. Ryan with a nice little move finds Abby. Abby kind of whiffed on that shot a little bit. Nevertheless, Ryan gets it deep. It's now in dangerous territory. Jags looking to get back here. 6 skaters coming at him. Minute and a half to go. Ryan with speed. Couldn't get it up the boards, but it's still behind the net. Still controlled by us. Shelby looks to do something with it. We got 4 Spartans down deep here, but they can't find each other. Their pass leaves the zone. Abby wins her forecheck. She gets it to Julia. I think that's Julia. Tried to take a shot.
Shoots high.
56 seconds to play. Jake's looking to get out of here and get in our warm cars with a victory. Believe that's Audrey on the draw. Played to New Prague. New Prague flips it up. Looking to chase. It's going to be on net. Not going to be an icing there. So Eleanor knows that. Comes out. Dives on it. Says no. This play's over. That's either come out and play with your stick or come out and just do that. Either work just fine. 48 seconds to go. 3-1 Jags. Probably Audrey on the draw. Yep. Play behind the net with speed. New Prague tries to pass but finds Kylie instead. Kylie sends it up and out. Way to go, Kylie. Reese is chasing, loses that race to the puck. Jags gather it, looking for somebody. The girls all see that wide open net. They all want the cheapie. And was that Bryn? No, that was Reese. Reese got the open net goal. Sent it out pretty far out along the boards there. She's able to find the untended net. 4-1 Jags. Jags going to get the W here tonight. Been playing some good hockey. Draw to Kylie. Kylie up to Bryn. They're not starting the clock for some reason. The clock is still not started. There goes the clock. Goalie back in the net for New Prague. They're done with that. Yeah, they're just having a quick discussion because the clock didn't start for about 10 seconds, but Ron's letting them know that they didn't start it, so I think the ref's just calling that game. Your Jaguars are 4-1 winners in Chile, New Prague. Good night, and God bless. Dominated. Oh, sorry, you're still recording.